Good evening. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, once said by Leonardo da Vinci. Welcome to BMZ News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shina Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines.
Kuwaiti Crown Prince received Bahrain's Foreign Minister, Finance and National Economy Minister. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman issued Edict 40. Foreign Ministry held meetings with civil society organizations. Mandatory health insurance for expats in Kuwait's private sector. PV Sindhu won India's 200th gold medal in Commonwealth Games.
News in detail. Kuwaiti Crown Prince received Bahrain's Foreign Minister, Finance and National Economy Minister. Kuwait's Crown Prince, His Highness Sheikh Michel Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, received at Bayan Palace Foreign Minister Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani and Finance and National Economy Minister Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa. Foreign Minister Dr. Ahmed Nasser Al Mahmoud Al Sabah and Minister of Finance and Minister of State for Economic Affairs and Investment Abdul Wahab Al Rashid attended the meeting, during which strong historic relations and steadily growing cooperation across all fields were stressed. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of Finance and National Economy conveyed greetings from His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Kuwait, His Highness Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, and to His Highness the Crown Prince. Kuwait's Crown Prince received Bahrain's Foreign Minister, Finance Minister, and National Economic Minister. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman issued Edict 40. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, yesterday issued Edict 40 of 2022, restructuring the National Committee to Control Smoking and all types of tobacco and its products. It will be chaired by the Minister of Health. According to the edict, members of the National Committee to Control Smoking and all types of tobacco and its products shall serve for a renewable 3-year term. The committee may seek the assistance of experts and specialists it deems appropriate to its duties to attend its meetings, provided that the experts and specialists attending do not vote in its resolutions. Edict 21 of 2019 on restructuring the National Committee to Control Smoking and all types of tobacco and its products shall be abrogated. The Minister of Health and those concerned, each in their capacity, shall implement the provisions of this edict, which takes effect upon its publication in the Official Gazette. Foreign Minister held meetings with civil society organizations. Chief of Human Rights Affairs Ambassador Dr. Arwa Hassan Al Sayed chaired a series of meetings with various civil society institutions in preparations for the Human Rights Universal Periodic Review (UPR) report. The meetings discussed the most important recommendations of the UPR and reviewed the progress of the kingdom in that regard. They also shed light on the National Human Rights Plan and projects related to strengthening the work of civil society institutions and their contributions to supporting and strengthening human rights in the kingdom. Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers Bahrain's COVID updates.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
Management Office concluded preparatory course for PMI RMP certificate. The Project Management Office at the Works Ministry have concluded the preparatory qualifying course for the PMI Risk Management Professional PMI RMP certificate exam overseen and granted by the US-based Project Management Institute PMI. On the occasion, Human Resources Director at the Works Ministry Mahmoud Ahmad Abdul Rahim said that the training session is within a series of professional professional courses offered by the Project Management Office and approved by the International Project Management Institute as a specialist center for training in the field of project management and also preparation courses for professional certificates. He indicated that the Works Ministry seeks through holding such courses to upgrade the capabilities and competencies of its engineering, technical and administrative staff in the ministry in the field of engineering and technological technical project management in line with the ministry's strategic objectives. Interior Minister chaired working group meeting and hailed Bahrain's anti-trafficking in person strides. Interior Minister General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa yesterday chaired a workshop group meeting tasked with following up on the remark made in the report of the US State Department. The report shows Bahrain's success in maintaining its Tier 1 status in combating trafficking in persons for the 5th year in a row. The meeting was part of the care of the government led by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to reinforce human trafficking combating efforts and implement the Executive Committee's decision. The Interior Minister asserted that the high-profile international and human rights accomplishment as part of the reforms approach of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He also said that the achievements was part of the sincere national efforts to protect law enforcement, human rights and freedoms. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. A Bahraini trade delegation had participated at the 8th MSME Expo 2022 in the Indian capital, Delhi. A Bahraini trade delegation is to visit Indian capital New Delhi at the end of August to participate in the 8th MSME Expo 2022, which is scheduled to be organized from August 25th to 27. Dr. Abdul Hassan Al Tairi, President of the Bahrain SME Society and Vice President of the United International SMEs Organization UNISMO, stated that the exhibition accompanying the conference will include various sectors such as medicines, pharmaceutical, medical and electrical devices, textiles, leather and plastic products, as well as other sectors such as heavy industries and renewable energy fields, in addition to food, communications and various other fields. The Indian ambassador in Bahrain, Mr. Piyush Srivatsava, recently met in his office a delegation of businessmen that included Dr. Abdul Hassan Al Tairi, President of the Bahrain SME Society, Mr. Abdul Rahman Juma, President of the Bahrain Indian Association, Dr. Jawad Al Hawaj, Honorary President of the Bahrain SME Society, and Mr. Abdul Rahim Fakhro, Deputy President of the Society, in order to prepare for the visit of the Bahraini trade delegation to India, where it is scheduled to organize bilateral working meetings with Indian merchants in New Delhi and Kashmir on the sidelines of participation in the conference. Dr. Al Tairi added that it is planned to organize a joint fashion show during the expo in cooperation between business women from the Bahraini and Indian parties who are specialists in the field of textiles and fashion, noting that within the program also a visit to the legendary Taj Mahal shrine in the Indian city of Agra, which is an icon and one of the wonders of the world with its distinguished architectural masterpiece. The delegation, which includes more than 20 business leaders and entrepreneurs, will then visit to the state of Kashmir and its capital Srinagar, where bilateral business meetings will be held with some merchants and business women, jointly organized with the Kashmir Chamber of Commerce and Industry in order to explore the commercial opportunities available in both Bahrain and India. It is worth mentioning that this visit is organized by the Bahrain SME Society in cooperation with the Bahrain Indian Society and the Indian Alumni Association in Bahrain, with the support of the Indian Embassy in Bahrain and the Embassy of Kingdom of Bahrain in India, in addition to various partners and supporters in Bahrain and India. At the conclusion of his statement, Dr. Abdul Hassan Al-Dawri expresses thanks and appreciation to all the partners and participants, business owners and businesswomen, especially entrepreneurs and owners of small and medium enterprises, in addition to the supporters in Bahrain and India for the success of the delegation's visit and accelerating the pace of trade exchange with India, which is a huge strategic and commercial market that enjoys great relations, strong diplomatic and commercial relations with the Gulf states in general and Bahrain in particular. Domestic workers checkup privatized. The Chief of Medical Communications Commissions at the Ministry of Health, Dr. Aisha Ahmed Hussain, announced that the pre-employment checkups for domestic workers have been fully privatized. This is an implementation of Decision 21 of 2022, amending certain provisions of Decision 30 of 2017 regarding the regulation of medical examinations for expatriates. Dr. Hussain affirmed that the decision aims to expedite health appointments and examinations. New traffic signal at Sheikh Ibrahim bin Mohammed Avenue intersection. Ministry of Works has installed a new traffic signal at the intersection of Sheikh Ibrahim bin Mohammed Avenue with access road to Seif Mall in Arad in Muharraq. The traffic signal will be operational from August 10th. Pilot and companion rescued from a plane crash in Saudi's Al Hurayda. A pilot and his companion were rescued when their plane crashed off the coast of Al Hurayda in the southern Asir region. The Aviation Investigation Bureau, AIB, an affiliate of the General Authority of Civil Aviation, GACA, said that the HZSAL plan belonging to the Aviation Club of Al Hurayda was involved in the accident. In a statement on its Twitter account, AIB said that the accident occurred at 15:38 on Friday, August 5th, next to the airstrip of the Aviation Club in Al Hurayda, approximately 30 meters into the sea. The pilot and his escort also were rescued by the border guards. The two, who sustained minor injuries, were taken to the Asir Central Hospital in Aba. The plane, which was severely damaged, was taken out to the sea. And also, AIB confirmed that it has immediately started an investigation to find out the actual causes of the accident. According to a video clip of the scene, the plane fell during the takeoff and lost its balance, which led to falling into the waters of the Red Sea coast in the central Al Hurayda region. Mandatory health insurance for expats in Kuwait's private sector. The health insurance hospitals company Daman recently held a meeting with Deputy Director General for Organization Affairs in Kuwait Municipality, Engineer Muhammad Al-Zobi, with Daman Chairman Mutlaq Al-Saini and CEO Thamur Arab in attendance. Also, the meeting focused on the role that Daman will play in supporting the health sector and contributing to ongoing efforts to improve the quality of healthcare indicators, in addition to fulfilling the requirements for allocating land to build clinics for the company, and role of the municipality in various fields, which contributes to achieving the National Development Plan based on the New Kuwait Vision 2035. It is worth mentioning that the Daman is the first healthcare institution in the Middle East operating both the public and private partnership system. It is the largest in Kuwait, and in terms of the number of individuals covered by health insurance, it has been announced. Hong Kong eased COVID-19 quarantine rules for incoming travelers. It has been announced. Hong Kong will shorten the COVID-19 hotel quarantine period for all arrivals to 3 days from 7 days, also taking another step to gradually unwind stringent pandemic rules that have been isolated the Asian financial hub. The measures will be effective from Friday, the city's leader, John Lee, told a news conference on Monday. Arrivals will need to self-monitor for a further 4 days, during which they will be forbidden to enter such as premises. Also, People in quarantine will be issued a red code on a government-mandated app. This will change to the yellow code once they leave quarantine, signifying that they may not enter crowded premises. Quarantine was formerly as long as 3 weeks. Currently, all arrivals must spend at least a week in hotel quarantine and comply with the frequent testing orders, provide physical samples for babies and fill out multiple forms. PV Sindhu won India's 200th gold medal in Commonwealth Games. India recorded its 200th gold medal in Commonwealth Games history as PV Sindhu clinched the women's badminton singles gold in Birmingham today. Sindhu's win marked today's India's 19th gold medal in 2022 CWG edition, which elevated it to the tally of 200 gold medals. Australia leads the gold medal count in CWG history with 998 golds, followed by England 769, Canada 510, and India at number 4. This is currently India's 5th best campaign on the gold medal front. It has won 19 golds, 15 silvers and 22 bronze medals for a total of 56 so far. India's best ever finish came at home in 2010 Games, where it has finished second on the medal table with 101 medals, including a haul of 38 goals. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Pushna Sultana. Good night.